So how do you start investing as a college student? Maybe you're about to start, maybe you've been in it for a few years, or maybe you just graduated. How do you even know that it's the right time? And even if it's the right time to start investing, how do you get the money when you have to pay for all your tuition, your rent, your books, and much more? Well, the answer might surprise you. I'm going to give you a quick breakdown of how an average college student can start investing in real companies and start growing their wealth. Stick around to find out. Hey, what's up guys? My name is Chase and this is a Penny Pincher's Guide channel. Thank you so much for joining in. And without further ado, let's jump right into it. So at what age should you really start investing? As a newly started college student or a new graduate even, you've got a lot of time ahead of you. But this is the real reason why you should start investing as early as possible, because all that time in front of you is going to work for you if you start investing right now. That compounding interest, that sweet, sweet compounding interest is going to make you a lot of money down the road. So with this time and this compounding interest, it's one of the best way to build your wealth over the long term. So some of the evidence we actually have for this is based off of the past 100 years in the stock market when you're looking at the S&P 500. Many different people think that the S&P 500 is a good indication of how the US stock market has performed over the past 100 years because it takes the top 500 largest companies and puts them into a index fund and it tracks it during that time. And during the last 100 years, this S&P 500 has averaged about 10% annually. And this really makes a big difference because if you put $100 in, 10 years ago and you're gonna get 10%, 10%, 10%, it's really gonna add up over time. All right, so before you go popping bottles and ordering that new Tesla, I wanna remind you that investing is not a get rich quick scheme, right? There's two things that you need to know. One, you're not gonna get rich quick. And two, it is a long-term process. Got to keep that in mind because investing is a long-term way of building your wealth. If you're looking to make money quick today, then you're not looking at investing. You're actually looking at something more so fitting with gambling, and that's not what my goal is for you today. My goal today is to give you a way to build your wealth consistently over the long term with a more steadfast way of making money. So how much money do you actually need to start investing? Well, as a college student, it's kind of tough to start thinking about this extra money that you can use to start investing when you're having to worry about tuition, rent, and books, and much more. But it really doesn't take that much more to start investing. The truth is, you really don't need that much money to start investing into real companies. Back in the day, a long time ago, you needed thousands and thousands of dollars to start investing, but that's not a thing anymore. With the new apps and features that we have, you can start investing with pennies on the dollar. Today, there are some beginner-friendly apps that let you start investing for about $5. So yes, if you can forego that Starbucks latte, then you can go ahead and start investing today. So how do I get started right now? So now that it's so accessible, there's really multiple different ways that you can start jumping into it. There's a traditional way that you can start investing with traditional companies like E-Trade, Charles Schwab, and Fidelity. Those are some big ones, that big name people that everybody really knows. And then you got the newer ones, the more modern and the more innovative ways like Robinhood, Webull, M1 Finance, a whole bunch of them that you can use to start investing right now. And today I really want to focus on the apps. I want to focus on two different type of apps out there. There's one that's an investing app, and then there's other ones that are trading apps. So there's two differences between those. Investing apps are more passive and they're going to be more focused on these index funds and long-term growth, whereas the trading apps are going to be more focused on short-term growth with more stocks, and it's going to be a little bit more active. So when you start thinking about going into which type of app you're going to be investing with, I want you to think, do you want to be a little bit more passive and build your wealth over time? Or do you want to be a little bit more active and have a little bit more risk, have a chance of losing more money, but also have a chance of making a little bit more? And then another aspect of deciding which type of app you want to get started investing in, you need to determine if you want to start investing into particular single stocks or do you want to start investing into index funds, because that'll drive which app you pick too. Because some of them only offer stocks or ETFs, or some will only offer just particular portfolios that are already pre-built. So you have to take in a lot of different considerations to determine which app is going to be best for you starting as a college student. So with that being said, I'm going to be putting out a couple different videos talking specifically on each app, as well as which ones I believe are the best ones for college students which ones that you can start going into if you want to focus more on a stock-based one and you build your own portfolio, or you would like to start off with another one that already has portfolios built up for you. Or if you want to be a little bit more passive or active, I'm going to give out a good layout on all of these apps and determine and help you figure out which ones will be best for you. Thank you so much for joining in. I really appreciate you taking the time to listen to the video. If you did get some good content from this video, go and hit that like and subscribe button. It makes a big difference to our channel as we continue to grow and push our content out to bigger and greater audiences. And I just want to remind you to pinch a little bit.
Thanks for watching. And if you liked this video, make sure to check out the video that's on the left-hand side of your screen.
Don't forget to subscribe if you'd like more great content and to support our channel.